For over 100 years, this mansion has sat abandoned, but its contents from the original owner are still tucked away inside. I have been given a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to explore this house and save the antiques and relics. Hey guys, welcome back to Old Home Relics. On today's episode, it's time to expand our museum. So we've been using this room, filling it full of all the cool stuff we found, but it's just running out of space. So I'm going to start working on this room. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here. We're going to start organizing it, see what's in the boxes, and start separating it into different rooms so we can just kind of, take inventory of what we have, but also expand and make this the new museum. All right, I want to show you guys the room before I get started. As you can see, it's absolutely full of different boxes, tons of antiques to go through. It's going to be interesting to see what we can find. I found this calendar on the back of a door downstairs in the kitchen, and it's actually dated July of 1942. Which makes me think, why was this calendar the last calendar that they had in the house? As well as just what was going on in 1942, because that's the middle of World War II. These are original covers to the Saturday Evening Post, and they have absolutely amazing illustrations. I especially like this one of the baseball player, because baseball in 1911 was absolutely massive. Well, it's not the name of the Civil War soldier, but in 1940, someone signed the ceiling here. Just gotta wonder where that guy's at now. This is a pretty interesting piece. I'm not quite sure if it's like a hat pin or a quill or what it is, but it's got a really pretty bird on it. So I opened up a bag and kind of got a little bit of a start. I just saw fur inside. Wasn't sure if it was going to be an animal or what it was, but it ended up being a mink fur. And it's still got its face on it, which I don't know if that's how they normally made these or what, but it's pretty creepy. Still got the teeth. I'd imagine something like this is pretty collectible and valuable. This is some kind of military award for either the Army or the Navy. I'm curious how old it is. Everything else in this house is, early 1900s, late 1800s. So I'm going to guess it's either World War I or World War II. Either way, that is a really cool find. So I found this chalkboard. It doesn't look, too special till you open it up. And there's still a drawing inside. And it's really interesting to just think, who was the last person who drew this? I mean, this could be easily 100 years old. I know absolutely nothing about art. But I just found this painting of a horse flipped against the wall. And it still has really good color because it's been, out of the sunlight for the last 100 years. This is debatably the most dangerous thing I found in this house, because these could explode at any time. It's a box of M80s and old fireworks. And when these dry out, they become very explosive and easy to light off, so I'm not going to play with those any more than I just did. That was probably too much for now. So I kind of got cocky as I was taking this over and dumped one of the boxes out, and look how big that one is. That looks like a whole stick of dynamite. That is going to go into a room where I am not ever going to hopefully touch it again. Right there, where we can see it and never touch it. This is an advertisement for Gulf gasoline and oil. And it just has great color. It's probably from the 1920s, just based on the car. And on the inside, it's actually a map of Pennsylvania. We've actually made some really good progress, have this room almost cleaned out. The next step is going to be pulling the carpet up once we get to that point. This is an old bottle. It doesn't have anything on it, but look at the red color. That's really cool. Well guys, we managed to get all of the stuff out. And I kind of wanted to show you the floor, because in a lot of the videos, people ask where all the dust is. Well, as you can see, it is very dirty and dusty in here. So, I'm not faking this. It's just so many old antiques that it's kind of unbelievable. A lot of you guys have been concerned that I don't wear a mask when I'm in this house, but I do have a respirator, and when I do this carpet, I am going to have it on because it is very dusty. Before we pull the carpet up and see what's underneath, I want to show you guys something really cool. Look at the different color of the carpet here. It's amazing what sunlight and time has done to the floor. That is what it originally looked like, and that's what it looks like now. So underneath the carpet is a ton of old newspapers, some of which have just amazing color. It looks like most of them are from the 30s and 40s, but we're gonna go through and pick all these up and preserve them. Now this is an amazing find. This is a Superman comic in a newspaper from 1940. And the color is still like the day it was made. Just wonder how collectible that is. This newspaper from 1933 has an article about Babe Ruth. It's very interesting, just a very different time. Alright, as you can see, we got the floor completely cleaned off, we swept the room out, and now it looks gorgeous in here. So now we're going to start moving stuff from this room over to our bigger room. Make it look nice. Well, after a long day's work, it is time to unveil the room. And I gotta say, it looks awesome. Got the new desk set up. We set up an I Spy over here with tons of different things. Got the typewriter up here and cleaned it up. Some photos. Just tons of awesome antiques on display. The hat's got a better home. And of course the seed box. I'm just gonna call this room the museum. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. I had a lot of fun, found a lot of really cool stuff, and I'm really happy to get this room done. So if you enjoyed today's video, definitely leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I have a new video every Sunday.